Hey coaches, and welcome to this video, which is going to cover the Success Club trip 2020 to the Hard Rock Hotel and Resort in Punta Cana, which is located in the Dominican Republic. So in this video, I'm going to cover the basics of what Success Club trip is, how to earn your trip, as well as break down the trip dollars. So it's really going to empower you to feel like, even if you're a brand new coach, you can kind of visually see how this trip is attainable. And so let's get going. My name is Sara Michaels, as you can see right here, and I will introduce myself in a second. So like I said, here are the topics we're going to cover inside of the presentation. At the end of the video, I'm also giving you a link to download for free my Success Club trip tracker for yourself or your team to kind of help visually keep you on track. So here's all of the topics we're going to be covering. And if you'd like to use these slides with your own team, I'll put a link to that as well. You can download the images. Okay, so just a quick introduction. My name is Sara Michaels. I am currently a full-time traveler. My husband and I, who's also a coach, we are full-time RVing. Yeah, we downsized our 1,200 square foot house about a year ago at this time into an 11 by 10 storage unit. So I'm a blogger, former personal trainer, and certified juice therapist turned virtual high vibe health, lifestyle, and business coach partnered with Team Beachbody. I love Beachbody and connecting with other coaches and putting together resources for you guys. So if that's something you're looking for, whether for yourself or your team, I have all of the resources for Beachbody listed on my blog down here, saramichaels.com/coach training. And if you're interested in connecting on social media, I love meeting other coaches online. So here's all of my links. If you're catching this on YouTube, I will put them in the description. Okay, so here's the basic trip info. successclubtrip.com/2020 gives you all of the information, FAQs. You can watch the official Beachbody overview. Essentially, it's pretty much going to be the trip of a lifetime, is what they say. It's an all-inclusive 5-day, 4-night stay at an elite luxury resort, the Hard Rock Hotel and Resort located in Punta Cana. So in addition to being able to earn trip dollars, which can effectively cover the entire cost of your room, you're also going to be receiving a $750 resort credit that can go towards the luxury spa, romantic dinner, a fancy bottle of champagne, upgraded wine selection, etc. There's a list of activities you can do while you're at the resort. All of that information is listed online. So it's pretty cool. Like, even if for some reason you don't earn all of the points to cover your stay, it's still a really great value because you're going to end up paying less and getting the resort credits, if that makes sense. So it's a chance to connect with other coaches. Like I said, earn up to $1,200 in trip dollars, which we will cover a little bit later. You'll be able to connect with other coaches, get some training for your business, do a live workout, meet the super trainers. And just to let you know, or keep in mind, actually, this is a business expense and tax write-off. So meaning anything from the non-refundable deposit to your flight or other trip expenses can be written off as a business expense. And maybe if you're just getting started, this isn't such a big deal, but this really does add up and make a difference as your business continues to grow. So that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, Beachbody is amazing. They always give their coaches a really good time. If you've been at like a summit or, really anything that Beachbody puts on, you can like feel the amount of recognition and honor that they give their coaches. It's just such a great environment. So it's a time to connect with your team as well as other coaches in the network. As soon as you get off of this video, it's very important that you get on the wait list ASAP. Like, even borderline pause the video, go get on the wait list. You can find it at successclubtrip.com or in your email, or I've also shortened the link. If you type this into your search bar, it's bit.ly/ opt-in 2020, all lowercase, it will take you to the official Beachbody opt-in form. It's super important to get on the wait list. You're not being charged. There's no deposit required. Okay, but just know that there's only certain spaces available. So even though Beachbody tries to accommodate as well as they can, obviously it's not possible to accommodate everyone. So you must be on the wait list ASAP. Pause the video or go ahead and do this immediately after it's over. Once you're invited off of the wait list, that is when you will be able to register. So there's more information on this on the website, but here's the basics. You can choose either the sunrise or sunset wave. It's the same trip, just different dates. And you must also make your room selection when you're invited off of the wait list. So please note that once you select your wave and room, this cannot be changed at a later date. So it's really important to know what wave you're going to be in and also the room. So we're going to go over the rooms next. I think, maybe not. I don't know what this blank page is. Okay, so here are the tier 1 rooms. So there is a $1,200 room cost plus the $300 non-refundable deposit. So when you're invited off of the waitlist, that is when there's a $300 deposit that must be made. Your trip dollars cannot cover the cost of the deposit. It's just, that's like the only thing that you'd probably end up paying for this trip. Unless for some reason you didn't earn enough to cover the trip or the flights. But still, this trip is amazing and it is such a good deal. So when you're invited off the waitlist, there is that $300 deposit. You're not paying the entire cost of the room. That cost gets broken down into quarterly payments of $300 if you make a tier 1 room selection. If you make a tier 2 room selection, it's $675 a quarter, and we'll go over that in a second. So just so you can see, here are all of the tier 1 rooms available. If you go onto the Hard Rock website for Punta Cana, you can see room walkthroughs, or if you go on YouTube, there's some different ones. So if you select a room from tier 1 and you earn enough trip dollars, you can cover the entire cost of your room except for the $300 deposit. So there's the rooms available. Again, if you go onto the website, you'll be able to see different floor plans. Here are the tier 2 rooms. So like I mentioned, when you're invited off of the waitlist, there's the $300 deposit, and then your quarterly room payment would be $675. That's if you don't earn any trip dollars, okay? If you earn trip dollars, you would take the $1,200. So let's say you earn the maximum amount possible. So you would take $1,200 from the $2,700, and the only amount you'd be responsible for would be the $1,500 room cost plus the $300 non-refundable deposit. So there are two tier 2 rooms available. The 1-bedroom presidential suite. You can see it's got a room over here, balcony, and then there's a 2-bedroom family suite. The family suite is available, and you would have to check and see if there are additional guest occupancy charges. I know for the other rooms, it is based off of 2 people staying in them, but I believe there might be additional charges for occupancy. I don't know if that applies to the family suite, so just be sure to check the details on the website, and those are all listed at the website down here. Okay. So how to qualify for the Success Club trip. Essentially, Beachbody is rewarding you for doing those things in your business that are helping you grow. And even if you're brand new, I just want to break this down and make it so easy to understand that this is absolutely attainable, even if you are brand spanking new. So as you can see, I've listed the deadlines here for the Success Club minimum point requirements. All you have to earn by March 31st is 10 Success Club points. If you're not familiar really with Success Club, here I'll kind of give you the basics. Essentially, you earn 2 Success Club points for every new person you help get started. Okay, so if you help 5 people get started on their health and wellness or fitness or coaching journey, that is 10 Success Club points. That's pretty doable, right? 5 people by March. So then by the end of June, you simply have to earn 5 more points, which is really only 3 more people. And then you have an additional 3 months, so the end of September, to get an additional 3 people. So essentially, help 10 people by September 30th, and you've just qualified for your Success Club trip. If for some reason you get to the end of September, you've already put down your deposit and made a couple quarterly payments, but you don't qualify, you will receive a refund less the non-refundable deposit for any payments that you've previously made. And for more official rules on that, go visit the website. So now that you know the basics for qualifying, let's learn how you can have the entire trip paid for by earning trip dollars, which means you're converting your Success Club points into trip dollars. So this was a little bit complicated, and I figured out a way to have it broken down. But here's the official, I took this from like the official regulations. 1 Success Club point equals 5 trip dollars. Okay, so that's the basic translation. However, for any month that you earn Success Club 5 or 10, every Success Club point equals 10 trip dollars. And some months are bonus month where trip dollars are doubled. Yay! As of right now, the only bonus month is January of 2019. So you've probably got about 9 days left, depending on when you're watching this, to double your dollars. Okay, so your maximum trip dollar earning potential is $1,200, and we're going to break this down. Okay, so here is the trip dollars example. So let's say in January you earn Success Club 6. That means 1 Success Club point equals 10 trip dollars. Okay, remember, 1 Success Club point equals 5 trip dollars unless you earn Success Club 5 or 10. So you've earned over Success Club 5, which means every point is 10 trip dollars. And it's a double dollars month. So you take 6 points times the multiplier, which is 10, to give you 60. Multiply that 60 by 2 because it's a double dollars month to give you 120 trip dollars for the month of January. Then in February, if you achieve Success Club 4, you didn't quite hit the mark, which means your points equal 5 trip dollars. It's not a bonus month, so you take your 4 points times 5, which is the basic trip dollar amount, to give you 20 trip dollars for the month of February. And then in March, let's say you earn Success Club 10. 1 point equals 10 trip dollars because you qualified for Success Club 5 or 10. Not a bonus month, so you take 10 times the multiplier, which is 10, to give you 100 trip dollars for that month. If you add all of them up, 120 plus February's amount of 20 plus March's amount of $100, that gives you 240 trip dollars for January, February, and March. Your payments for the Success Club trip will be made quarterly, and those payments for Tier 1 rooms, which are the $1,200 rooms, are $300. So let's say you have a $300 payment coming out. You would subtract the trip dollar amount that you just earned, so $300 quarterly payment minus the $240 trip dollars means your quarterly trip payment for January, February, and March is only $60, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so this is I hope this is making sense. Please feel free to pause this, rewind it if you want, or if this doesn't matter at all, just know that Beachbody will send you email updates regarding how many trip dollars you have. So just another thing to keep in mind, if for any reason in a quarter you didn't quite meet all of your Success Club or your like trip dollars and you earn more trip dollars in later months, you can be reimbursed up to the $1,200 if you've made a quarterly. So let's say April, you ended up paying $240, but later on in the year, you earn enough trip dollars to cover that, you would be reimbursed whatever the difference would be. I hope that's making sense. If not, just leave me a comment below and I'd be happy to kind of explain that. Okay, so the maximum amount you can earn towards your trip is $1,200. If you choose a tier 2 room, you are responsible for the remaining cost of the room plus the $300 non-refundable deposit. If you select a tier 1 room, that $1,200 in trip dollars would cover the entire cost of your room. So here's a breakdown. If you want to achieve Success Club, or if you want to have your entire trip paid for, I like to know, like, okay, I want to have my whole trip paid for. What do I actually need to get every month? So in order to get the entire $1,200 trip dollars, you must hit Success Club 10 every month. Or maybe, like, let's say some months you get more than that. But on average, you must hit Success Club 10 for 12 months. If you hit Success Club 6, which is 3 people a month for 12 months, you still earn $780 in trip dollars, which is fantastic. I mean, for the amount of things that you're getting plus the $750 resort credit, you'd still be paying like so little for this trip. So that is definitely still worth it. So you can see the calculation down here. If you earn $780, you would end up paying $420 over the course of 4 payments quarterly, so $105 a quarter. That's very doable. Plus the $300 deposit, your out-of-pocket cost for this trip would only be $720 for you, plus a guest, which is pretty awesome. And obviously not including flights or miscellaneous expenses. So here's what you have to hit, guys. Okay, so just if you don't take anything else away from this, if you want your entire trip paid for, you must simply get an average of Success Club 10 for the year. If you're looking for more FAQs regarding this, you can go ahead and screenshot this. Otherwise, go to faq.beachbody.com and here's a quick reference guide. I've made, like I said, all of these slides are able to be downloaded and shared if you want them for personal use or for your team. So feel free to go to saramichaels.com/coach training. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will put a link down below. And yay, here is your Success Club trip tracker. Feel free. This is free. You can download this, share it with your team, or give the link to them so that they can download it. So here you can see on this page is the Success Club minimum requirements so that your team members can cross off, like, yes, they've hit Success Club 10 by March 30th or 31st. Then here's the trip dollars. So however your team wants to use this, I will do another training video on exactly how to use this. You'll be able to keep track of your trip dollars here. That'll be in a different video. So I'm going to show you where this will be listed on the website, by the way. So if you go to saramichaels.com/coach-training, you can go to the business and blogging area, click on Beachbody. It'll bring you up to this page. Okay. These are free resources for any Beachbody coaches. If you click on the Success Club Trip 2020, how to earn it and sign up, I'm putting all of the links, downloads, and informations right here. So you can get the PDF, the slides, or the tracker, all right from this spot. So there you have it. I hope this video provided some value and insights into earning the trip. I look forward to seeing you, and I would love to connect with you on social media. Have a great day.